Rice farming for centuries has never been easy, as it entails hard and costly labor. Other than the different weather conditions that a farmer must endure, the expensive cost of farm machineries that could help ease work and the lack of access to such only adds to the difficult situation a land worker must face every day. The prioritization of the government of the agriculture sector and the continuing researches and technological innovations and enhancements it has undertaken through the Department of Agriculture eventually lead to the development of technological programs that were cascaded to the farmer organizations benefiting individual farmers and their families. In Western Visayas, one of the innovations that has benefited the farmers is the use of granular applicators. Under the Department of Agriculture Western Visayas Rice Program, a total of 1,481 granular applicators were initially distributed to farmer organizations around Iloilo Province and eventually to nearby provinces. The granular applicator is a knapsack-type farm mechanization machine with a 26-liter tank capacity driven by a gasoline engine. It is being used for precise distribution of seeds, fertilizer and pesticides, thus reducing the cost of production of rice farming.
Ang una-una, makatipid ka oras, makatipid ka gasto, kag ang pagsabog nami, kag ang production daw okay gawa. Amo na ang number one nga na hatag sang granule sa farmers. Kay daw ang iya production nami kag ang tanan-tanan nga lusot sang pagsabog nami kag makatipid sa labor sa tao. Kung tanawon mo sa 2 ka hektarya, ang granular compare mo sa tao madalagan sa mga 60% guro. Kay kung sa tao mabayad kalimbawa 1,000 sa granule is 600 lang. So makasave ka gid sa 2 ka hektarya. Amo na ang dako nga na save sang granule kung may granule applicator. May improbar pero depende naman sa management sang farmers. Kay kung kaysa hindi mo man masilinggid nga ang farmers pareho ang strategy sa pag sabog kag pag-abono, spray. So kung sa akon, experience ko, nag-improve ang akon nga talamnan kay ako mismo ang presidente sang PASPA, na-try ko na nga nag-granular, kay okay, nag-improve kay balaan mo ang pagpastar sang direct, katad-katad gisa nakapastar gisa mayo. So ang pagdalag ko kag ang gipi sang humay nami. Sa Department of Agriculture, nagapasalamat kami sa inyo support sa farmers. Kabaitani nga dugangan yung pagid ang amon mga facilities nga mahatag diri sa amon asosasyon kag maga-improbar pagid kami. Kuntani, kumayara kami nga harvester kag four-wheel tractor pas mayo pagitani kay kinahanglanon ginina sa amon nga farmers diri sa Palhi barangay. Kag ang ina nga mga equipments bali importante gina sa subong kay during na sang harvest time ti ang harvester amo gid ang pinaka-importante. So kung pwede tani nga kung makaabil man kami harvester kag ang hand tractor. Amo lang na kag madamo nga salamat sa Department of Agriculture sa support nila sa farmers.
Indeed, the farm mechanization program of the government has effectively lowered the cost of production in rice farming, thus helping farmers increase their yield with a minimum cost input. With the apparent shortage of farm labor nowadays, the benefit provided by the use of granular applicator has given farmers a lot of ease and help. The benefits brought about by the continuing farm mechanization under the rice program of the Agriculture Department are raising the lives of farmers little by little from its current difficult situation. The program is expected to eventually result to food stability and even more, a sustainable rice production in the country that is no longer dependent on importation.
With regards to the implementation of the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, which was the result of the issuance and yung law passage of the law on rice tariffication law. One of the component is farm mechanization, and it's the FILMEC who is responsible for the distribution of farm machineries like tractors, transplanters, and Granular Applicator from the rice program also. We could say na the farm machineries distributed out of the National Rice Program and RCEF is not yet enough for everyone. So with the remaining 3 years in the implementation of RCEF, we hope that we could cover all the farmers association. It's not for individual farmers, but it's for farmers association and cooperatives. With the limited budget on the rice program as well as that of the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. Of course, one of our major direction is for farm clustering. With farm clustering, there is economies of scale. Our target is for 100 hectares and above for rice commodity, that they be clustered so that interventions of the Department of Agriculture will likewise be provided once they have the cluster development plan. Along the value chain of rice, they can request or they can avail of the services based on the cluster. So what is needed for the cluster, that has to be proposed also by the Department of Agriculture. Sa subong tinion, ang aton nga industriya sa humay nagapangatubang sang dako nga challenge. And the challenge is of course yung taas nga presyo sang abono. Aton nga presidente, at the same time DA Secretary, President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, hikotar man sang isa ka programa nga makarespond gid ang Department of Agriculture sa ini nga challenge by the provision of fertilizer discount vouchers na kung sa diin ang aton mga farmers maka-avail sini, especially sa humay.
Department of Agriculture, Western Visayas. We serve what farmers deserve.